But I want to come back to the juicy bit that you talked about. And I remember it must have been 2, 3, 4 years ago that Minister Gadkari said he had a deadline of 2030 when everything will be electrified in India and no ICE vehicle will be sold in India. And of course, over time, that has been backtracked to that being a recommendation to the industry. So we moved from a very hard position to a soft position of let's see if we can make that happen as a target. Why do you think that happened? Why did that major change in backtrack have to happen?
So I think as a position, Magenta's position, my personal position, in fact, I would put it this way is what it did, that hard position, actually got a lot of people unseated from their positions of laid back. Oh, this is how life is going to be. It's going to be petrol and diesel vehicles which are going to run. So I think it made people stand up and take notice of EV because very interestingly, it's not in 2017, but a lot of things had been happening in India in the background. But that statement of the Hon'ble Minister actually kind of made people look up and notice. But of course, I would have expected it to be a lot more considered view, having taken into account that you cannot kind of make a statement and then think what are the consequences, especially when there's an ecosystem view, right? It could have been easy with, transitioning from today I can say no petrol, tomorrow diesel, because all the ecosystem is already in place, right? But for an industry which had to start from scratch, or rather not scratch really speaking that, but from a very low point in infrastructure to building all of that up, that statement came out a bit harsh, especially because there were a lot of other changes that were happening. But I think now, fortunately, that statement has triggered a lot of discussion, etc. And kind of, so while there's a negative, I also like to look at it positively and say, no, it triggered some actions. What should be done right now is take the ecosystem view. There's a lot of challenges, and unless and until you take the entire industry along, this possibility that the right solutions may not come through, the smart solutions may not come through, the easier solutions may come through, because you have a deadline, you have to meet that, you have a point position. So I would strongly urge a lot of considered decision across, be it policy across each of this ministry.